the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Moran. Smart in the backcourt, and it's Adams in at the center. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Ayton, nice persistence to tip it back in.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Smart right side. Adams a screen from deep, and Ayton pulls it down. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch. Has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
3 on 3. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Simons outside from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Here's Moran. Moran drawing the double team. Jackson, pass to Adams. Adams a screen. Smart for 3. Looking to win the run. And Adams lays it in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Simons against Moran. Shot is up. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Moran, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Sharp passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timeout called. Memphis. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 9-point game. Simons against Smart. For 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Simons outside. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Ayton pulls it down. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. Simons with it, guarded now by Smart. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Grant, the pass to Ayton, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the first. And that one's good. Sharp.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Jackson, the screen. From deep, Moran. And the 3-pointer goes. Moran's got 5.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Ooh, poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
51 seconds left now in the first quarter. The drive by Morant. The layup off target.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bane with it. Thibault picks him up. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smart, plenty of space. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. From deep, Bane. Offensive rebound, Adams. And a nice finish on the layup. Adams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trail Blazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for Memphis. Smart and Bane run the wings. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. And it's Rose in at the point guard. Dayton, a screen on Rose. And here's Simons outside. Nails it from 3. Simons got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Well, Memphis shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Shot clock at 5, and it's Rose penetrating. Here's Jackson.
Exceptional defense from Ayton. I love seeing him challenge shots like this.
Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Smart looking around. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Adams a screen. Left side Bane, and it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Roddy, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Kennard in for Smart. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Henderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Kennard with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. No good on the three. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18. Williams passes to Wainwright. Here's the pick. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Henderson, right side. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Kennard against Brogdon. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Henderson outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams misses. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They double him with Brogdon. Rose against Henderson. Pass to Tillman. Here's Rose. A shot from the high post. Williams grabs the board.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Kennard with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Kennard.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Henderson against Rose. Kennard on the wing. He has 7. Here's Roddy. Oh, Williams with the block. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The offensive rebound. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. Here's Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Ayton in the high post. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Ja slices through. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson with a screen on Simons. Smart for three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Grab the screen. There's Simons with a three. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
Previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer sharp. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Now here's Bain. Adams a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Ayton. Simons outside. To the inside. Thibault. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Adams with a screen on Thibault. Here's Morant. Driving in. They get it again. Fires from deep. And another miss by Memphis. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. EA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Oh, many of Adams' points are generated off putbacks, just like that one.
Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Morant against Thibault. Launches a 3. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, That's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Sharp passes to Aiden. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson down low. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
Assisted.
Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And here's Simons outside. On the wing, Simons. Grant with a screen on Jackson. To the paint. Oh, Grant throws it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Thibault finds Aiden. Back to Thibault. Launches it. And stolen by Bain. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Ayton. Simons against Morant. Simons outside. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. Smart and Bain run the wings. And it's Morant in at the point. Pulls it from the corner. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Puts the move on. Ayton with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Grant from the arc. Connects from downtown.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Thibault against Morant. Unable to get that one. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Simons finds Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Smart outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
And it's Simons penetrating. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Moran against Thibault. Jackson finds some space. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Sharp. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. They need this. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Ayton, a screen on Smart. Pass to Grant. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Adams a screen. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smart. There's the three. Simons with a rebound. Back to Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Sharp goes in. Oh, my goodness. How about that? The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp.
Grizzlies foul. John Morant. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Portland. Sharp. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Up top, Bane. Over Sharp. It's off. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win.
assist here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper, but we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
So the next starting five. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Trains the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Dinwiddie for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Simons off the drive. Ayton hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Simons surveying the D. Grant against Johnson. Lock at 6. Three-pointer, Simons. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8. The three-pointer, no good. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Simons has got 9.
So smooth with the jump shot. I love watching Anthony shoot the rock.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Dinwiddie. Stolen. One-on-one here. Fires the 3. And it's Simons missing. Nets trail by 10. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
A nice shot by Simons.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Claxton, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They trail by 11. Bridges passes to Claxton. They double him with Ayton. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That three off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 11. Ayton in the corner. The three nailed from three-point land. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Brooklyn making some changes. And Simmons, he's checked in for Johnson. Walker comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Smith subbed in for Dinwiddie. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And now Portland on the break. Smith against Simon. Back to Ayton. Grant for three. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now, here's Simons. Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
An area he must sharpen over time.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So for Brooklyn now, Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Smith in at the point. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Nice!
An amazing dribbler of the basketball. Awesome at using his handles to get where he wants on the floor.
The pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
For the three. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And Portland has possession. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Hands it from downtown. Simons Simons has got 22 points.
Turning into such a great scorer. Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Sharp, that's good.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Passes to Sharp. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dennis Smith. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Henderson finds Williams. Lets it go. Outside to Brogdon. From deep three-point land. Henderson inside the three-point line. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City. This kid, Henderson, is overpowering on the drive. Excellent job attacking and getting the call.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Williams, that's a two-pointer. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Dinwiddie wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Shots good by Simmons.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dinwiddie for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Portland turns it over again.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And no good. And so it's Portland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Brogdon out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Walker. And it's Wainwright in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. From deep, Thomas. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's up a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Portland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Pass to Wainwright. Fades and shoots. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got 6.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trail Blazers. So Portland ends up going with the new group. O'Neal's check in for the Nets. Lonnie Walker comes in for Ben Simmons. Portland leading by 13. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Grant, that's good.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
And Walker kicks to Johnson. Here's Claxton. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Walker with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Johnson. They get a hand on it. O'Neal wide open. Again, the Nets for 2. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 3-pointers, Simon. And another 3 for Portland.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Bible finds Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Johnson with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. Back to Claxton. From deep, Walker. Down low, here's O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. To the left wing, 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Now the lineup for the Nets. Number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Nets trail by 14. Up top, Walker. Covered by Simons. The kick out to Walker. Johnson, the pass to Walker. Johnson sets the screen for Walker. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Thomas, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. He feeds it to Johnson. No one near him. Claxton no good. Portland leading by 16. Ayton with it. Now Thomas defending. And the pass to Simons. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the Nets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Assist goes to...
Dinwiddie's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Simons. At the top of the key, Ayton. There's the triple. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 28.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Inside, got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the paint, shoots. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Simons against Dinwiddie. From past the arc. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. Dinwiddie for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Grant for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trailblazers leading by 18. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the middle. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the first thought for the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Grant for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. .146 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses off the left iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Thibault kicks to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Passes it to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. And And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Shaedon Sharpe continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anfernee Simons.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. The tray. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Henderson dishes to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Now, here's Sharpe. He's guarded closely.
Tenacious drive by Sharpe. Not shy about going directly into the contact.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He hits the second from the line.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Sharpe with the drive. Bridges with the board.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah,
welcome everybody to another presentation. Get ready for... some speed. Tonight, Doris, both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Johnson a screen on Morant. Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Morant. Smart outside. Bain, the pass to Smart. And here's Jackson. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, P.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
Now here's Bridges. Johnson a screen on Bain. And Bridges, here we go. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bain. And stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Morant looking around to stop the run. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Bridges against Smart. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Morant outside. And he's all alone. Here's Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Good on the shot.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Bridges misses. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Jackson the screen. Smart for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson on the wing. And he drives in. Back to Claxton. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jackson on the wing. Here's Aldama. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Dinwiddie with it. It's Johnson with a drive. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The Nets with the lead. Smart and Bain run the wings. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
From deep, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Williams with the screen. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 6.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Outside Finney Smith. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Oh, deflected. Claxton with it. Guarded now by Smart. O'Neal passes to Walker. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Williams, a screen on Simmons. Rose finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Aldama comes in for Williams. Roddy, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Kennard in for Smart. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in from deep. Rose. Walker pulls down the board for Brooklyn. They've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. On the wing, Finney Smith knocks down the triple. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Rose, the pass to Aldama. Back to Rose. Here's Roddy. Pass to Kennard. 5 on the clock. Picked by Aldama. Puts up a deep 3. Kennard can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Kennard passes to Rose. Pass to Aldama. Here's Kennard. Here's Roddy. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Sharp passes to Finney Smith. Let's go with a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 51 seconds left in the second. Rose outside. Pass to Roddy. Aldama right side. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And they're running. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Finney Smith's got 8 here in this quarter. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard outside. The 3. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets out in front, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Dorian Finney-Smith.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for the Nets. Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. Sharp out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Simmons in at the point.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
And there it is for him. Simmons has got 10 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Spins. Jackson, the pass to Williams. Here's Morant on the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup. 12 points for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Morant into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
First free throw is good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Simmons, the rebound by Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take fouls. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Thomas passes to Johnson. From deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Morant with the slam!
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Payne against Bridges. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No good on that one.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Bridges. Smart for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Working on Claxton. Smart for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Payne finds Williams. Now here's Morant. Oh! Gets you so!
Showing some power. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas has got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Morant. And the Nets also making a change. Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. High post Claxton over Rose. And there's another one for the Nets.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Bain. Lets the three fly. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Bain's got 6 here in the quarter.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Now Claxton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Jackson for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Rose against Dinwiddie. Rose outside. Off target from outside. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Rose, the pass to Aldama. Out to Rose. Back to Aldama. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nice shot by Kennard.
This is a great option for Luke Kennard. They're going to run him off the three-point line, so you make a pull-up jump shot. That is nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Rose. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for O'Neal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Thomas, that's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Count it. Good.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. To the inside. Another shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
From deep, Moran got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Moran. Up top, Oldama. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Moran with the close range bucket.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Brooklyn. Johnson a screen on Smart. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie left side. Bridges outside. Over Smart. Grizzlies with the rebound. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moran from deep three-point land. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing. Screen by Claxton. Unloads. And the basket by Bridges. And the Nets lead by 6.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Back to Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Morant against Dinwiddie. And there's the drive. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Moran against Bridges. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bane. There's the steal. Now Claxton. Now here's Bridges. This one belongs to Brooklyn. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Passes it to Ayton. Gets a very good look and converts. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Dishes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Bain. Ripped away. Simons with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Now, here's Sharp. Grant for 3. Grant with a screen on Bain. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Sharp missing. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Morant passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Morant. Driving the lane. Some solid defense from Grant.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Ayton a screen. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Ayton a screen on Smart. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Morant left side. And he drives in. Smart finds Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Ayton up top. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Takes it off the glass. He's got 9.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant surveying the D. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stolen away. The shot, no good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Kennard in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Bain. Nothing on the board, just 5 to shoot. Jackson finds Bain. Offline with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Simons off the drive. Back to Grant. Ayton a screen on Williams. At the top of the key, Ayton. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Simons. Grant gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Outside Jackson from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Grant. 8 points for him. Ayton finds Grant. Back to Ayton. The pass to Thibault. Pass to Grant, and there's the defensive 3-second call. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Now here's Simons. He has 5. Into the lane. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Rose. Passes it to Roddy. Inside. Tillman passes to Aldama. Kennard for 3. The shot, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Brogdon outside. Williams a screen on Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brogdon against Kennard. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brogdon finds Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Walker with this screen for Henderson. Good work there as it goes. Henderson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose can't hit. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Wainwright. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's a 10-point Portland lead. Pass to Kennard. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Got a piece of it. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point. And here's Morant. Following Jeremy Grant's 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant with it from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Grant, that's good.
What a night Jeremy Grant has it going on the offensive end, and his teammates encouraging him to stay hungry.
Here's Jackson, goes back up. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 10. Grant for 3. Kept alive.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, And that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And stolen by Thibault. And there's the pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Bain. Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA. Sharp with some crazy hops.
Morant left side. Williams passes to Bain. Launches a three. Williams kicks to Morant. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Feeds to Ayton. Nifty move. And the layup is good. He's got 12.
Good pass from the two-guard. Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Drills it from outside.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 13. Pass to Thibault. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Right side Smart. There's the triple. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Back to Bain. Takes a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams sends a screen for Henderson. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Henderson. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Morant. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
They're moving it. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Williams.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Stolen by Henderson. And, oh, here we go with Henderson. And the dunk by Walker.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Kennard. And Aldama slams it in.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Here's Henderson. He kicks it to Williams. All alone. Again, the Trailblazers score.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with the 16-point lead as the buzzer. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Morant is out there with Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Morant passes to Tillman. Back to Morant. Now Kennard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Kennard really in straight attack mode there on the interior.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Henderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
And Henderson is adept at earning these whistles. Got to be careful how you guard it.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Henderson. Pass to Williams. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Williams kicks to Morant. Clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Jackson. Up top, Morant. Henderson defending. Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Henderson, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Bain. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Trailblazers leading by 16. Screened by Grant. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Morant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Jackson dishes to Morant. The tray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Bain. It's good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Three-pointer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Portland.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
The pass to Sharp. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Bain, no good. The Trailblazers on offense. They led by as many as 18 points. Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. Grant the pass to Simons. Over Smart. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the...
These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. On the wing, Simons. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dinwiddie outside from behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Simons. Grant outside. Three-pointer Sharp. Simons outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Johnson banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Offensive board. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
There's Simons with a 3 on target from range. Simons has got 9.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Thomas. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Grant with a screen on Bridges. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Grant with a screen on Bridges. And it's Simons missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dinwiddie, no good. Portland leading. Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, BA.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
It's Thomas on the wing. And the Nets, another 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Simons, takes it inside.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Bridges. It's Thomas on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. stealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Hits the trifecta. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Bridges. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Bridges has got 5 now.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Simons finds Grant. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Ayton, a screen on Bridges. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the point. Thomas passes to Bridges. Second chance effort. Got it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Simons against Dinwiddie. It's Thomas on the wing. 3-pointer. Simons with a rebound. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Bridges. From downtown. And the Nets miss again. Portland has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Ayton, a screen on Bridges. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Here's Thibault. Knocks it down from distance. Thibault's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
For 3, Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Ayton with a screen. And here's Grant from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the net, another 3. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work. That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Lets it go. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Back to Sharp. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Thomas.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
High post Claxton over Henderson. Claxton can't get it to go. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Henderson, the pass to Ayton, and out of bounds. The Nets will take it. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Walker with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Free throw good, Walker. And both free throws good for Walker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The drive by Henderson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
That free throw misses.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Walker finds Dinwiddie. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And Walker, here we go. And the jam by Walker.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Nice shot by Walker.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
With 2 seconds left. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Cuts off the pass. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Outside Walker. There's a screen. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Here's Simmons. Walker with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Henderson, right side. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Simmons against Henderson. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got his second basket of the game.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems. Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Simmons, the pass to Claxton. away, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Here's Henderson. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. Here's the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
What is going on right now?
So the Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Here's Simons. He's got 25. For the tie. O'Neal pulls it in. The Nets with the lead. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 6 here in the quarter.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Simons passes to Sharp. Drills it from deep.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Simmons. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Anthony Simons.
Yeah, how about that? Simmons stays strong and gets the N1 chance.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Simons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simons has got 27 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's Simmons with a drive. And that one's good.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different...
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Wow. See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Grant. Yes, it's good. Simmons has got 13.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Simons. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Sharp. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Ayton. Out to Simons. Ayton, a screen on Simmons. And the three-pointer goes. Simons has got 7 points here in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Offensive rebound. Right side, Walker. Back to Sharp. Second shot opportunity. And it's good for 2.
Unwilling to give up on the play.
And here's Simons outside. Doesn't go that time. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Simmons with the bucket.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And it's Simons missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Simons.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Over to the wing. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. Oh, what a quarter. He was... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
It's stolen away. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Claxton. That three's off the mark. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Sharp. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. To take the lead. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pure from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Thibault. Outside for Grant. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
Basket's good.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
For Portland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Grant, the pass to Ayton. Beyond the arc. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Brooklyn's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Johnson for 3. The offensive rebound. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Johnson with a bucket.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Team 7. Now into the lineup for your next number 8, Wadi.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. And here's Simons outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Bridges.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the 4th. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Nets score.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
4-3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Simons passes to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Thibault. Over Walker. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets with the lead. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nets.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Sharp passes to Grant. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Sharp driving in. Sends it down right in his face.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
From deep. And Walker with the three. And the Nets lead by 9. Grant with a screen on Bridges. There's Simons with a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Simons got 38 points.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bane. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got the game going here with the first basket for the Grizzlies.
This is a guy who loves to shoot the 3. Bane won't hesitate.
Dinwiddie, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
When that 3 ball is falling for Ja, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Morant diving in, and then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Dinwiddie against Morant. And the pass to Thomas. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Jackson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Dinwiddie. No good there. Morant with some nice D. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And that one's good. Morant.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson with a screen on Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Williams sets a screen for Morant. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 8. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Morant, and he drives in, gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, Bane, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They set the pick. And here's Johnson outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Morant against Bridges. Inside. Here's Jackson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Claxton with it. Simmons looking around. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
The Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And now here comes Simmons leading the break.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Morant. Simmons with the defensive effort. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Out in the wings for them, Smart and Bain. Williams is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Simmons. That one goes in. Simmons got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's Morant. Bridges with the board. Nets trail by 4. Simmons with it. He's got 6. Missed inside. Smart deciding where to go with it. Wasted no time on that one. Bain's got 6 points.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Shot's good by Simmons. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And Simmons slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Morant kicks to Bain. Takes the 3. Outside, Smart. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 7. Bridges finds Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Morant drives in. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smart. Fires from the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
The drive by Simmons.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Passes to Aldama. Walker against Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
That bucket in no time at all. Now it's just a 3-point Memphis lead. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Here's Simmons, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Mikal Bridges, and Thomas subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Aldama can't hit. Nets trail by 4. Thomas dishes to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Over in the corner, Claxton. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Rose finds Aldama. The pass to Kennard. And he jams it with authority.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
And that one drops for him. Simmons got 13 points now in the quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Adams with the screen on Simmons. Adams, the pass to Aldama. Kick out to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Adams has got his second basket.
And Adams knows when he should look to score. A high IQ player who shoots a high percentage.
Kennard for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Memphis out in front, up 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thomas in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Simmons can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Rose finds Kennard. Here's Aldama. Finney-Smith defending. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons, really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Now here's Rose, still without a basket. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
So for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Rose. The 3. Here's Adams. Here's Roddy. And in Intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kennard's shot is off. Nets trail by 8. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Rose. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Kennard. Rose against Dinwiddie. Back to Kennard. Outside Rose. Over to the left wing. Roddy. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. O'Neal on the wing. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 5. And Adams kicks to Kennard. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A kick out to O'Neal. Passes it to Sharp. Into the lane. Johnson outside. Down low. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Rose throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Memphis shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Johnson. Outside Rose. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dinwiddie passes to Sharp. The dish to O'Neal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-3 run. O'Neal dishes to Thomas. Johnson outside. Back to Thomas. To the paint. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Morant with a wide open look. Nailed from 3-point land. Morant's got 19 points.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Johnson, good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Thomas, another one falls for Brooklyn.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The kick out to Bain. Back to Smart. Thomas grabs the rebound. Johnson outside. Fires for 3. That shot missing. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Desmond Bane out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson outside. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie with it. Guarded by Morant. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Bridges comes in for O'Neal. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Thomas. Morant against Bridges. And it's Morant missing. Nets leading by 8. Bridges finds Walker. To the middle. Johnson, the pass to Walker. Johnson can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Smart wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Walker. It's tipped. Bridges, right side. Keeps it alive. And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Over Walker. Stolen by Walker. Bridges outside. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
And the dunk by Walker.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Jackson, a screen on Bridges. Morant finds Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. From deep, Walker for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart against Walker. Grant.
John Morant puts so much pressure on your defense, forces them to foul him.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Simmons checked in for Dinwiddie. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line, 2 times.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Claxton with the bucket.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Big moment, not too much for Jaren. What a play.
Walker finds Simmons. Now Claxton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
The 10-footer. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. And the Nets lead by 6.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Johnson from outside. The feed to Simmons. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Inside, it's stolen by Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
Cool.